I have always maintained on this platform that in politics, nothing happens out of mere coincidence. That everything in politics is normally well planned, well scripted, and executed to achieve specific political objectives. There is no way, and I mean absolutely no way, Moses Kuria's own blood brother can emerge from nowhere to support the Building Bridges Initiative process, a process which his brother is opposed to. There is no way. There must be a political objective to that move, because you all know that Moses Kuria is a leading player in William Samoei Ruto's camp. Let us go to his Facebook page, something which he posted a few days ago, so that you can understand that in politics, nothing happens out of mere coincidence. This is what Moses Kuria posted, and then the next day, the brother emerged. Moses Kuria is saying, unless the BBI Constitution Amendment Bill is revised to remove creation of 640 members of parliament, including nomination of 180 women MPs, me and my family will vote no. So Moses Kuria is talking of himself and the family will vote no. And today, the brother is actually the face of the BBI campaign in Gatundu South. Gatundu South is not an ordinary constituency. That's the constituency of President Uhuru Kenyatta, and is continuing. I urge all my friends and supporters to do the same. The economy is in ICU. We can't afford it. You decide if you want food on the table or salaries and big cars for 640 members of parliament. And is giving some hashtags there, Dabodeka Parliament and Punguza Mzigo. There is no way Moses Kuria's own brother can just emerge. I'm not saying he can't support. He can actually support this document and the brother oppose. But there's no way he can support and then receive almost instantly the kind of publicity he received. Now listen to Moses Kuria's brother before we go into the objectives of his moves.
Ni kama anasema hakuna la, lakini hiyo la yake mara anasema la, mara ndio iko na hitirafu kidogo, kwa sababu inapaswa ukisema la useme la kwa sababu hii na hii, lakini wale wanasema IBC atukubaliani nayo, political parties ikichagua ule polisi kuchaguliwa na rais hatutaki, ule Chief Justice Ombudsman achaguliwe hapo tunakataa. Na hiyo maneno imebadilishwa kwa hii sasa katiba, tena wamekataa. Sasa amegeuza, wanataka mambo ingine. Kwa hivyo kuna vile wanasema la ndio, imekuwa siso la ndio. Kwa hivyo mimi vile ningesema tungoe nanga twende mbele.
No, that's Moses Kuria's brother. And let me repeat myself. I'm actually failing to understand Moses Kuria's politics. Because personally, if you ask me, I've always maintained, and I still believe so, that Moses Kuria is a Trojan horse in William Ruto's camp. Because as William Ruto is busy trying to consolidate his support or to create consensus for the Building Bridges Initiative process, Moses Kuria has emerged as a headliner. He wants to push the DP to oppose the document. And by opposing the document, it will mean the deputy president is going to play into the cards of Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga, who wants him to actually oppose this document. But now let us go back to the main issue. The last time we heard about Moses Kuria's brothers, Alois Kinyanjui Kuria, it was over 100 million scandal, the CDF. But now we are hearing of another Moses Kuria's brother, Ngigi Kuria. He's totally different from the Alois one. Is there coincidence that Ngigi just decided to come out to oppose this particular document and the media followed him? Is it possible? No. Is it possible that he just decided to go outside there in Gatundu South to the people without informing the brother or without a political objectives? And who is behind Ngigi Kuria? In my view, the move is part of a wider strategy to tame Moses Kuria in Gatundu South. What do I mean? The fact of the matter is that if you look at the deputy governor, the former deputy governor of Kiambu, who is currently the governor of Kiambu, when he was made the governor, it was after the former governor, Ferdinand Waititu, was kicked out. And then he was made to appoint a deputy, Joyce Ngugi. Those who understand Gatundu South politics will tell you that Joyce Ngugi is one of the front runners for the Gatundu South parliamentary seat in 2022. She was made the deputy governor to allow her use the platform to move around the constituency. Is it possible that the people who are pushing her have realized that she's not the one who can actually remove Moses Kuria? So now they're setting up Moses Kuria against the brother. Is it possible? In my view, the objective of that move are actually 4 or 3. Number 1, I think it's a coded message to Moses Kuria that anybody from Gatundu South can actually be groomed to become a member of parliament. I followed Moses Kuria's by-elections very closely because during that time I really used to like him. Even the way he campaigned there, Moses Kuria would just go there on market days. He organized with friends. They go, they shop, mdogo mdogo tu. And I remember even Wambugu Ngunjiri played a huge role during that time. So Moses Kuria was a project of President Uhuru Kenyatta. Uhuru Kenyatta wanted someone who could deal with Raila Odinga at that time. So when the former member of parliament passed on, Moses Kuria was the first choice. And indeed, Moses Kuria performed that role perfectly well up to now. So it was a project. And the mere fact that it was a project, these guys are now reminding him that in Gatundu South, we can just decide to go for anybody. We can even go for your own blood brother to challenge you. Because when Moses Kuria was saying he and the entire family will oppose this document, today it is possible for any other person to challenge Moses Kuria because so far Moses Kuria has never taken William Ruto to Gatundu South. Over the weekend, he was in Kiharu constituency campaigning for his candidate. He has a candidates for the by-elections there. Kahawa Wendani, I think in Kiharu there's one, and somewhere else. Probably the candidates of their own political party, the William Ruto's camp. So Moses Kuria is being warned. So that's the first thing. Number 2, it could be that the family of Moses Kuria are actually disappointed with the brand of politics he's currently playing. They understand so well that Uhuru Kenyatta played a huge role in making Moses Kuria a member of parliament. And even if not that, the family understands that Uhuru Kenyatta is the president of the Republic of Kenya. And Uhuru Kenyatta comes from the constituency. And therefore, as the president, they expect the member of parliament for Gatundu South to support the president in all his political journey. And the member of parliament happens to be one of their family members. So they are disappointed. And because they are disappointed, now they are saying indirectly to the DP. Now they're saying directly to the president that as a family, we are really disappointed with Moses Kuria. And because you have a building bridges initiative process going on in Gatundu, which is your constituency, let one of our family members take a leading role in campaigning for that document. Ama munaonaje hapo? Personally, I think the family is really disappointed, especially with the brand of politics Moses Kuria is currently playing. Number three, I strongly believe that it could also be a divide and rule strategy. Divide and rule strategy has always worked and failed in this country. Jubilee Party, was it Mwai Kibaki's government or Uhuru Kenyatta's first term, resurrected Raila Odinga's brother, a man who was elected an MCA in Kisumu here, even without people knowing that it was actually the brother. People loved him. So they went for this guy and convinced this guy to support them. So this guy became the face of the Odingas on their side. It didn't achieve much. We've seen several cases like that. So it's probably divide and rule. So they're telling Moses Kuria that, okay, wewe, you are going there. Tunaenda kwa familia yako. And we are going to get someone whom we are going to sponsor as a member of parliament or to spearhead the Building Bridges Initiative campaigns. Remember, this guy is a chief officer in the county government of Kiambu, appointed by the governor, James Nyoro. I am sure majority of people who are appointed by James Nyoro in Kiambu County had the approval of President Uhuru Kenyatta. So after Waititu left, by the time Waititu was leaving, because Waititu left because he was supporting the deputy president, Uhuru Kenyatta, and even assuming Uhuru Kenyatta was not party to it, even the governor just opted to go for Moses Kuria's brother. There is something there. Number 4, it could be multi-bet strategy for those who understand betting. Me, I'm not into betting. By the way, I've tried ile ya sports pesa. Ile ya unaweka 100, unaweka teams mingi, hata 15, upate 20,000, uweke 200, uweke teams kadhaa, upate 100,000, ama uweke 1,000, 2,000 za zile uko out, unaweka 1,000. Hii game unajua hii utashinda. Unachagua games 3. Unaweka alafu I've never won those things. So me and betting atuambatani. But the strategy here could be multi-bet strategy. So that Moses Kuria, the family has realized that Moses Kuria might actually lose. So what next? They engineer rebellion against him in the family. So the family will sponsor someone. And the person is going to come out very strongly. Within no time, we are going to have another strong candidate for Gatundu South Member of Parliament. And that person will now come from the family. So Uhuru Kenyatta will go and support him against Moses Kuria. So if Moses Kuria wins, they are done. They are sorted. If Moses Kuria loses, then the other family member. Lastly, it could also just be normal. He wants to protect his job at the county government of Kiambu. Because I think the governor probably is under pressure. Some people are, I know how politics operate. People are normally put under pressure. Labda mambiwa, you know, Moses Kuria anatusumbua hapa, you are the governor, yeah, you've employed the brother, kick the brother out. But because he's close to the governor tells them no, he's opposed to the guy. Then what do? Organize for him to take a lead in the BBI campaigns in Gatundu South. Or probably the guy just decided that I have a job to protect. The governor is supporting the BBI process and is the appointing authority. Let me also do the same. I don't know what you think. Let me know your thoughts. Do you think Moses Kuria's brother can just emerge from nowhere to go against his own brother publicly and with the kind of publicity it received. Let me hear your thoughts on this matter. Thank you guys, and please, if you're watching this video for the first time, take a second or two and click subscribe button there, so that next time you produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And again, I want you guys to help me just do one thing for this particular video. Please just click the thumbs up. Just finger your thumbs up, then go away. But again, for my crew who normally drop your comments, I'll be reading those comments. Thank you guys, and please may you have a good day.